This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Táis the Géisteach le Gaelin, your favourite bilingual podcast with Ciarán, Cian and Cathal is a rashirísh.
Exploring the worst, weird and wonderful of Gná Hahi an Tail.
Na rudí is massa, is ashtí agus is aontaí of life as we know it.
Putting the gay in Gaelga gach seachtain.
Meet your new gay besties.
Hello, Gee, Kerkwil Shiv. What is the crack? Falsher Ash Hig Gaelin. Lumsa Cathal.
I'm Ciarán.
Agus is Misha Cian.
Well, lads, good evening, Tasha. What's the crack?
Oh, good.
Oh my God.
Welcome back. Good to see you all in the
have
flesh.
us in the big house today, everybody.
Do you want a house tour?
Ooh, we have a second and a third
Is the big
floor.
house not like a mental asylum?
I also think it might be a racist term, so I'm going to just pull back from that slightly. But yeah,
We're in the big studio.
We're in the Shockmore today. We're in
money.
Studio 3 today in Head Stuff because we have a little special surprise later.
Exciting. How was your time of the past few weeks? I know we made a cool drama at Ross Gray, but what were you up to? What
Well,
you
you
all
see,
get up to in the big
our
city?
thousands and thousands of adoring fans didn't notice that because of the magic of Hollywood. We actually haven't
Can't you wait
recorded for 2 weeks and we've still managed to have episodes gone out because we are working divas
And there's been no fighting in between.
non-stop. Yeah, this has been the most peaceful period of Gaelian because we haven't recorded. Lads, we put out the music episode yesterday and I think the video we put out after was, talking about what song brings you back to like a certain memory.
Yeah.
So on that note, I think I mentioned about I was like, Morgan's an orange whenever I hear it levels by Avicii.
Yeah.
So on that note, Curma Kesh to Irma Inch scale, what's your teen? What was your
go
go-to
on.
drink? Here's a couple of absolute rotters, okay?
Kill Count's Jock.
So-
So, Jarmid. What did I say?
You said 3 pint bottles of Bummers, Tyrone. 3 pint. Oh my
Are
God.
you having a stroke? Everyone else smell
Can anyone
toast.
smell toast? Yeah. 3 pint bottles of Bummers and fingers for pudding. No.
You know what that means? So I
Fingers for
used to-
pudding. What's that mean going? Oh,
Like
yeah.
I used to drink so much that I get so bloated. I feel like I was a Gumper Clonner. Like I felt like I was pregnant with like a big acid baby. I'd pass out
Acid
for 20
baby.
minutes, wake up, make myself get sick and go out on the night out.
Oh my God.
That was like a regular ritual of mine. Agus in my Jaeger.
Yeah, we absolutely do not support that. Drink
Obviously
aware,
not,
punk
yeah.
IE, always and
Absolute.
forever.
Dolme like either Hindig, large bottles of Bulmers, like or Riv Egg versus Lemon Vuklakara Blino in.
I will say the large
Like-
bottle of Bummers and a pint of ice, there's...
It was such. Leash were in Crow Park. I had 11 bottles of Bulmers and broke up with the fella. It was great.
A couple of other ones I got was, I think the obvious one, and this is a whole subcategory of drinks, but someone said Blue Wicked,
Nice.
which, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm 32 years of age and I still, on the reg, use that as a mixer.
Yeah, it's a mixer.
stud.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Double vodka Blue Wicked.
Yeah, well, a single vodka, of course, but yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But also like things like Smirnoff Ice and stuff like that as well. They have their place, I feel. And then another one from Cian's, Conroy said, Vodka Club Lemon. Can't even look at them now. That to me feels like such a normal drink.
I would no, but I would never mix alcohol with a drink like Club Lemon because I actually want to drink that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you
Vodka
never pick
August
a drink
Pink.
you want to be able to drink normally.
Never use your hangover cure
No.
as the drink.
And that is a hangover
Yeah,
cure.
like my two that I always go to either would be like a Diet Coke or a Capri Sun. And I remember one fatal time, an ice cold Capri Sun could wake me from the fucking dead. And I remember one time I got, the one that you can pour it, like it's like a bigger pouch.
You can
It's
put
like
the cap back on.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
my God, yeah. Throw
And
it.
I used that as a mixer and I had to go cold turkey on Capri Suns for ages because they just, every time I got it, it was a really bad drinking experience.
Yeah.
But the one that I always come back to, Captain Morgan's an orange.
Oh,
Gross.
yeah, gross.
Truly gross. And on that note, we've had someone who's been doing a lot of drinking since we
yeah.
last saw
Legend
them.
alert.
Legend.
Legend
Is Leia
alert.
who?
Strafe from officiating a wedding and it all.
Yeah,
Did you go?
yeah, really good, really shay class. I think it was such a nice catch up with everyone because it's my main friend group from college. We've all been separated, so it was kind of like a reunion or a chocolate Kayla for the half of the group that have been in Australia for 2 or 3
Okay,
years,
yeah.
6, 7. And Mardor too, vi miss you Igfaimu, officiating Lemachara Podge. So vi Bircha Gwyn, 2 gay men up on the altar. And my first ever wedding, it was me up on altar with a gay man and no chance of a
Your
ring.
first wedding?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But like Bin Matrave, like it was my outside of NGA, I think I found a tribe in this group of friends when I was in
Yeah.
college. Like if I didn't have NGA,
They're such good
This
crack
group
though as
would
well.
be
And the photos.
so fine.
Are
Yeah.
they from the House of the 11?
One of them is.
Okay, one of them.
But that house is how we all met.
That's
But like honestly, like it's not just our friend group. It's like I know their families, extended families. Like I honestly feel like they adopted me for a while in Covenedig.
Yeah.
I was in Mahoney in Cavan, Low, but it was such a party. Like on the altar, our whole friend group was either a bridesmaid, a groomsmen, or in the front row. I remember Mary. I think you've both met Mary.
Yeah.
One of the bridesmaids, Hugh, she is Joch Aaron Gadel, so she was the first to walk up the aisle. And I was like, oh my God. Like I didn't anticipate it being emotional, but I was like, oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Oh no.
And also Catherine's dad died when she was in Manskull for Shea Boss, I think just before the Leaving Cert.
I thought you were going to say at the wedding.
No. So it was already going to be an emotional wedding.
Yeah.
And it was, but it was just such happy vibes. I held it together. At one point I was doing a reading and they were tying a knot ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
So there was 4 items brought up from the 4 families. As in the 4, the mom's side, dad's side, either side. And one of them was the tie of Catherine's dead dad. And as I was reading it out, and her auntie, so his sister, was tying it around, my voice like quivered. And then I quickly pulled it back on. The lads was like, oh, like, you nearly lost, but then you just sucked it back in and you were like, no, the show must go on.
The show must go on.
And then it ended, and then everyone started crying, and then I started crying. But Redmond, I don't know if you've met him yet. I don't think you have. He's like my straight male bestie.
Okay.
My straight cis white male bestie. And he was sitting in the front row.
Everyone has to have one now. We're very woke here at Galen HQ.
And he was just like, oh, I'm so proud of you. I really miss you. And I was like, that made me cry because I was like, a straight man saying that he really misses me. I'm like, it's quite a lot. Now, he's very emotionally intelligent, but still.
Well, you
he
need
also
therapists to unpack that.
on Rud Dernach. So loads of the Australian group got girlfriends and boyfriends since they moved over.
Okay.
And one of the girlfriends who I'd met for the first time on Shock and Cian, her name's Emer. She's from Galway. She was telling me a story. She was like, when they were all down under, my friend Elisa from the House of 11 was in the car. So I already told you this, but I've now met the friend. So she was like, they were sitting in a car on a road trip in Oz.
Oh, yeah.
And randomly, one of their friends, Karen Lynham, shout out, was given podcast recommendations to the car and gave the recommendation of Gaylin. And Elisa was like, that's my friend.
Oh my God.
And Emer was like, yeah, she's obsessed with you. So shout out to Karen
She's
Lynham.
officially our Sheila in a shot tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But honestly, such a wholesome week. I felt so like whole and fulfilled afterwards. But I will say, it was so glaringly obvious how single I was. I was like, God, I need a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was like on the altar being like, oh my God, everyone's here in a couple of
The invitations start like changing nature as you hit that 30 border mark and beyond.
But it was
it's
class.
all of a sudden you need a +1 for fucking everything.
And I do like Ermeshka Gocklaw. Like,
Yeah. I'd say I was drinking Gocklaw. Aperol's out the wazoo because it was Italy, Darnoa.
Yeah.
But like, I wasn't really getting drunk.
okay,
Which is fine with me.
that's
Like,
'cause you're
so I didn't really
sweating
get
it out,
hungover. It was really fun. The only day I had a hangover was on Law Dernock when we were flying home, thank God.
Yeah, it all kind of adds up.
Because that was the wildest night. But it was so good. Catherine Dara, Coordis Liv, such a ridey couple. So
Yeah,
fun,
they
such
are.
good
The
crack.
photos were
I was a bit like,
unbelievable.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fun.
Lads, an teach seo beag muid ag pléann rudí is measa is así agus is iontaí faoi decisions. And speaking of decisions, we have made the decision to welcome some guests back to Gaylin. So an seachtain seo, tá áthas orm go bhfuil John Sharpson, aka Múntar John, an seo beag John Ancon na rudí is así ag play faoi decisions. So John has a very big day coming up very soon and he has some very big decisions to make and he will be along very soon to make them with us or us to help him, I suppose. Ach dús na rudí is massa.
Oh yeah, we got to get some
Decisions,
whinging out of the way before we bring him in. He's locked up in a cage outside, but beforehand we're gonna have a moan.
So nuair swinging faoi na rudí is massa faoi cíntaí a dhéanamh, like making a decision, like tá umarcha rana an like own. There's a lot of choices. There's like, I don't know, I suppose you worry about making the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Every choice means giving up something else.
Oh, opportunity costs.
Yeah.
Come on, junior student economics.
I was just thinking Judy's our business. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Ach, in you, for a piece of grin, I want to know, an cinnéad is massa I do chéal. So like the worst decision you've made in your life. It can be funny. It can be sad. But I just, like, it has to be, I suppose, one of those things where you're like, fuck, I
Yeah.
really
So I'd say like they're in like not like one specific bad decision because obviously I've never made a mistake ever, thank God.
Well,
But
if you look at
I'm getting
Ciarán's
two
Gaeilge
sets of
videos
eyes.
online.
This podcast.
Yeah, 2 sets of eyes rolling in
I
sync.
picking me.
Yeah. Oh, never. Here we go. The fucking small violin's out again.
I'm gonna get that eye roll.
On Velan Bjog Bidach is the tiny violin.
I'm gonna get that eye roll and make a gif out of it.
I would say though, money in like a chorus of dinner like me carrot. So like more kind of generally just trusting the wrong people.
Okay.
And I would say like I am obviously quite cynical and sarcastic, but I actually am not as cynical and sarcastic as I like to let on sometimes. And I do in my heart of hearts believe in the best in every situation and the best
give
in
me a
every
break.
person.
Cut to the fucking point.
No, but this is like I definitely project as like someone who's
Okay.
like very sarcastic and cynical, but actually privately I am like as much as I'm like, oh, that person's probably gonna let me down, I still hope for them. I'm rooting for people always.
I think
were rooting
that's
for
true.
you.
I'm
yeah.
Tyra Banks always.
Such a
Even when
kid,
it's
yeah.
someone that like has form, I'm like always trying to hope that they'll, do the right thing or that the right thing will happen.
Marhampla.
But it just doesn't.
Marhampla.
And sometimes they let you down repeatedly again and again. And I think some people that talk a big game or people
Yeah.
that, are very quick to like say how things should be done. But
Oh,
then when
honey.
it comes to the doing of it, they're nowhere to be found.
Shrek.
They're my worst decision is believing the bullshit is what I would say.
Okay. So
Oh,
you got
yeah.
an example for us?
And I've got I'm not going to give examples on the mail.
on the people,
However, I do have a couple of phrases for like just people that have like let you down or people that have like wronged you. Okay, so if you want to call someone like a bit of a scumbag, right? bit of a bollocks, right? You can say a conus. Or a surachan, which I've used before, but I quite like that one. It
Yeah.
has a nice ring to it.
Conus
kinda
is
like,
also cunt.
yeah,
which
it's
is
also a
nice.
cunt.
Oh,
Yeah, has a
Cabra.
couple of different applications.
They're all nasty.
Very
though.
simple. Liar is a really nice one. Bregador.
Yeah.
It's just such a. I think that has a nice.
We know a few of them.
Oh, come here. they're lining up. Another one for cheater. This is an easy one to remember as well. It's a shater. So it's like very simple.
Like hater with an
You
SH.
cheating bastard. And then my personal favorite, and I've used this one
Tell us,
before.
Grandpa.
If someone's a bit of a bollocks or a heartache, you can call them a crawcree.
A crockery, yeah.
That's a nice one. So
A
there's
bit
a
of a
couple
bollocks. I
bit
don't know
of
if
a
that's how it
bollocks.
translates, but I prefer that translation.
That is a lovely translation. A
Yeah.
crockery, a bit of a
Bit of-
ballad.
just a bit of a bollocks,
Yeah.
Crockery.
It's even better in your accent.
Yeah.
Cian, kind of Captain too.
Mine, I don't really make mistakes either, so I found it really hard.
That wasn't a laugh track, by the way.
It's like, get the door. Monet, get the door.
I'm like, I was trying to analyze things I've done wrong in my life.
And then you ran out of time. You were 18 hours in and you hadn't got past the A's.
I was like, what's the funny spin on this? And I was like, to be fair, doing a J1 when I did it
Okay.
was all like, it was a car crash from start to finish. First of
Hey,
all,
fuck.
Ar an Gaeilge she's bhí mé fiche, so I wasn't legally allowed to drink
Oh,
until
okay.
and my birthday is
that's
at the
right,
start of August, so I was able to drink at the very end of my
Yeah.
J1.
Yeah.
But bunasach near me and now only end of good to Lihu. I couldn't
But is that
legally
like
drink.
as strict? Like,
Yes.
obviously the legal age
Yeah.
over here is 18.
Every time I went
but-
into a nightclub, they took my hands and drew big X's with
Oh my
circles around them in
gosh.
permanent marker on my hands, so I couldn't get.
August Conrad too?
That's another part of it. That's the next mistake I made. In the
Oh,
poor
I know this.
decision. South Myrtle Beach in South Carolina.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
you
just
remember.
sounds
So like the
horrible.
deep
Yeah.
south, gay,
Yeah.
underage,
Keep going.
fat,
Yeah. Keep going.
depressed, recently diagnosed with ADHD.
Not back then.
No,
TikTok
but-
hadn't been invented back then.
No. Okay, Rinne May J1, le Machara Gemma. She's a Patreon or a she's a
who?
Head Stuff Plus subscriber. So shout out Gemma and the rest of Cian's Gossip Club.
Hillary just smashed the window in the studio there.
Yeah, like we decided, like basically in me March, I think, to go on a J1. Most
On
people
the last
decide.
minute?
Most people decide much sooner. So our options to go the place
We're
we could
small.
go.
Yeah.
It was either a city in Ohio where it was like, I think it was like a 1 in 3 chance that if you were out in public after 8 p.m, you'd be involved in a knife-related crime.
Okay.
Or the Dirty Myrtle, which is like a spring break spot in South Carolina. I remember the day we arrived, a man was shot dead right on the doorstep of our motel during Black Biker Week. And the guy was like, oh yeah, that happens every year. And then he was like, he had a full set of gold grills, the guy working at the reception. And on Rhoda Dorche doing was, I'd never forget this. This place ain't for the weak. Like, don't trust nobody, especially not the staff. And I was like, oh, perfect. And then me and Gemma went up to the room and both had a panic attack and started crying. And then I sharted. For the first time in my life, and the first and only time, I sharted in the bathroom.
That was the same trip that you got your
my sloppy, awful blowjob.
I was going to say,
That
it's
was a
equivalent
car
of
crash of a J1. I had so much fun in like August Mayown, but in hindsight, fucking hell, it was a shit show.
Literally a shit
Do
show.
you ever get that? You know, the way some people say, what do they call it? Like kind of the rose.
I also
tinted
fell out with
glasses.
so many people on the holiday because we were living 4 to a bedroom.
You falling out with people on the trip.
It was
Oh,
4 people.
never.
Four people
I'm
in
shocked.
2 single beds and a
Oh my
kitchenette in the
God.
same room, and the only privacy was the bathroom, which I had fucking shot myself.
And
in.
obviously, like the situation not being what you thought it was going to be before you landed, and you being the highly adaptable queen that you are,
Yeah,
who could always try and find the positive or the way to dig away with every situation.
Trago, though.
But what I was going to say was, you know, the way sometimes people look back at things like with that happened years ago with like rose tinted glasses, even though it was bad back then. Like you always hear old people going on about the good old days and they're shitting in a fucking bucket outside their house. But do you ever get when you look back at something and it's like, it's actually worse than that. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe I did. I'm embarrassed. Like I'm scared that I managed to put myself in that risk.
Literally. So Ciarán Echelon, actually, when I was going to the wedding in Italy, I didn't have internet or headphones. And so my headphones ran out 5 minutes in, so I was fucked.
Man.
So I started deleting old videos and images from my phone. And I
Jesus.
found the J1. And I actually, this is the most, on Ruddis Tragogi Fui, the most tragic part of the whole thing. I turned 21 on my own in the queue for Walmart after a 14-hour shift where I got fucking
To buy a case
abused
of
by
Bud Light or
Americans.
something.
Probably, actually, we were mad. Actually, no, but I got home and everyone threw a big party for me. I was surprised and it was lovely.
Oh.
But like, I remember being like, God, what is my life? I hate my job. I hate my life. I
In
can't.
Walmart.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's
where I'd want to be, because I'd be like, get me the family bag of birthday cake M&Ms and ish.
Yeah.
Aaron, noticing of like, I suppose, shit show and also looking back and thinking things are
Please be a
far
poo
worse.
story.
Bhí brela mo chara ann agus bhímuid ag immert manhunt.
Oh my God, Slay.
Is it good?
That's
Manhunt?
such a country game.
So
It's also called IRA.
It's also called IRA.
Oh, yeah,
So
I know
basically
IRA,
you're given
yeah.
letters, you all go off into the woods, whatever.
Manhunt, you call
Yeah.
it. I was thinking of, do you remember that, like, it was around, like it used to be like Grindr before Grindr.
It was called Manhunt.
Yeah, like it was like a gay app.
Back in the olden days.
I was like, what were you fucking doing? Yeah, back in the old days when it was like you had to dial up and stand on the roof of your gaff with a tinfoil hat to get reception for it.
But it was my friend's birthday, so August dimwid like curry bistro. Like we had a really spicy curry for dinner. Like Fisher
Oh my
Blosser
God, this is got to be a poo story.
Fisher Blosser fun. I will
Buckle up.
caveat that, but come with galore ama snaculture, like in the woods near the house. And nature called, and Fima Giri Dul Chuig on letters, like it was a number 2. We were like,
Nature called or nature kicked the door down?
it was like me on my own. I was in a really good hiding spot. I was like, I'm not going to get caught.
Oh my God, sorry, I forgot this is while you're playing this game.
Yeah, we were hiding.
When you were playing hide and seek and you took a shit.
So we're hiding from Manon.
Ew.
And it was
She'll love that.
lads, it was coming like an avalanche. Like it was like the door was about to come off. So I
Because they're like the fucking the scene in Bridesmaids.
yeah.
In the wedding dress
Like,
shop.
white
it's
chicks.
coming out like lava.
Or white chicks move, bitch.
Yeah. So I dropped and squatted Snaculcha, like, and like Vima Hone, like Trina Kayla, like it was chaos down there.
Some things never change.
But anyway, V on Madra on Freshen, the dog was there. He had followed me into the woods.
Your dog?
Madra Ella.
No, the Madra from like his the birthday boy's dog.
Sorry. carry on.
August Hussig Shay. Yeah.
Madra Salak. Hey.
And I was just like squatting and the dog was eating it and I
Shin Deshanach. That is, there's no need for
I was
that.
just like, why didn't I just run to the house? Why didn't I? But
No,
anyway,
playing that game, I used to. I think I pissed myself before.
but like looked around, no dock leaves and shot. Like so, I had to like, dude,
Oh,
you know the
shit.
walk you do when like there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
only roll. You have to walk to the
Yeah.
hot press.
Just walk to Tesco.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your cheeks are you're trying.
The old ice cream sandwich.
Do you know the walk? You're trying not to get the like cheeks to touch.
Oh God Almighty! This is becoming a higher brow podcast every week.
But anyway, I should have made the decision to go in after the curry, but
That's what happens when you leave it out your shiwi.
Right, inis na rudí is eistí faoi chinntaí agus tá áthas ar an fáilte a chur ribh an é seo. Is múntar é, is chuthir ábhar é agus tá sé ar cuioine denna daoine is deise dó bhfuil ann ar man síalta. So girls, gays agus days, please give a big Galen Céad Míle Fáilte to John Sharpson.
Thank you, Mr. Sharpson.
Yeah.
Standing on their seat.
Just so loud.
That was formerly known as Moontor John is in the building.
They're just mute. John, ce bhfuil tú?
Go brand, thug mé bula bustum hain tíir, go
Oh,
You have to.
Forward then the film sin was me
have
just
to.
like torts.
Well, we're the biggest people to give Will Wisdom.
Come here, you're in
Let's
good
all give
company.
each other a bit
You're in
of
good
buzz.
company
Yeah.
here. Yeah, you're in good company.
Well,
That
it's
was
great
so
to-
like Moon Tour John energy.
It was. That was very. Yeah. That was.
so
Sorry, my cousins would be spazzing out right now. I remember during COVID, you were their teacher during COVID on RTA. They were buzzing.
See, ní ra bhéin rah acu, they just
Yeah.
they have to watch it.
That was
you
it.
know?
Yeah, that's the best way to grow. Is
Yeah,
just
you're okay.
get yourself on telly during the pandemic.
yeah, Visher House nach raibh. Mar sólaí, like Tommy Dick playing a rudí is ashtí faoi cinntaí, no decisions. Ach, ar an gédal síos, we've said it already, you've many strings to your bow with Muntar A, is chuthir over A. And just for me, on raibh like simagat sa gailge nervy tú like níos óga, were you always interested in Irish?
Stoke, like, bhí mé, freis mé ar scoil long gailach ó bhí mé cethir go dtí an áir teist. Ach ní raibh mór an sim gom sa gailge.
Okay.
It was just rud éigean a bhí an, rud éigean a rinne mar gach lá. Ní raibh mé so broadú las nar bhí mé óg. Because it's just taint for school, learn to gailge, tagging to Walya, learn to Berlin, leis na lads ar móthir.
Yeah.
It was, go dtí an áir teist, I was like, oh, tá buntáisí an seo leis an gailge. Agus rinne mar cursa telefíe san idir blin, trí gailge. Agus bhí sé go chiantach, and I was like, okay, tá sé seo cool. Like, agus it's been counting the céad like, go bheice mar daoine eile ag leabhart gailge, a bhí ar cóís léin.
Yeah.
Agus daoine i maiá clé, like, chuna sa táisih sin na lads. And I was like, wait a minute. Leabharann siad mar sin, tá sé seo do chreite, so why sin is tócha agus sa chaláis an sin, I was like, tá sé seo go brat, an gailge agam hana féin, ní gádam a bheith borthe faoi na scrúdathe an bhain rud.
Yeah.
So an sin I was like, okay, tá buntáisí an seo.
I think it's kind of cliche to say, but as soon as you're put into the environment, when it goes beyond a school subject, it really that's when because I'm like going to a Welsh school, it's something you just take for granted almost, and then you're like, oh no, actually, tá culture and show a wadney smo na changa awan igest. And yeah, for me, that's when it was like Rave Lodock, and it really changed my life.
Deireché, Rave Lodock is the word. And bhí maithair rinne sé gohanna the TG Carrier cartoon. Nuair bhí mé anóg, so with like Power Rangers and all. Yeah, agus Belle Durslin actually, like rinne
really?
agus fós denna sé. But so for sé mé is seach ag denmh gohanna the cartoon and sin nuair bhí mé hart ar séad ag seacht ag. Agus bhí cultúr, agus cóúdar, agus bhí sé cool, agus bhí sé SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob was
We are
going.
big fans of Sorry, SpongeBob Asquale gets mentioned every second or third
I know,
episode.
really?
This-
It's a bit
yeah,
shocking.
absolutely.
Squidward over here.
Yes. Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Sorry, we're
Oh my God.
Where's
So-
Carbostish? Moclia. Carbos Moclia.
In Glasnian. Yeah.
Oh, gra. So came for around to like Puntorach. Like, why did you pick teaching then after you've done so much fun things?
Maar nuair bhí mé óg, bhí just bhrálam an saoire, agus is just ag immer pell, ag immer tá máíocht, ag ritíimp na háite, tan aimseir go chiantach. Bhí mé smaoineh blum heim, conas gur féile mé seo a dhéanamh. And not being like me, agus me, it's not just na leon to Sarah aon tú leis an múntóireacht, ach leis an ceol, leis an sport, leis an gailge, bhí mé just me agus réitín go mála páisí freisin, rinne mé like cursí saoire agus mar sin, agus just fan mé an crack asú agus an gailtocht agus ruidir an gailtocht sa bhaile chláiste ann agus na rudí eile mar seo. So the bhirrtaí mé sin, I was like, okay, má tá mí am a bhúntóir is féile mé seo a dhéanamh gach.
Yeah, because it is like, it's kind of more like, it's a big decision in your life to make this kind of be like, okay, I'm going to be a teacher. But then all of a sudden, something happens in your life that you decide to change careers, which was obviously something big in your life.
Agus dumsa, it was Miaras Lancha. It was, I got a belt of panic attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so bhí cúpla óra bhí mé sa seomar rang, agus bhí mé géirí léamh leis na páistí nuair daigen, agus bhí mé just ag chur alles, just ag crí, ag leint, like, and I was like, okay, to rud aigen mí ceart here. And I was just doing too much. I was burnt out either, you know, sports, economic shin. My granny was kind of moving into a nursing home. I was kind of minding her house. There was just a lot of things going on. And ultimately, my mental health just took a nosedive. So I was like, okay, just to me con.
And kids are the worst.
Also that, no.
Well, you need your energy up if you're going to go in and try and, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to TV and performing in a lot of
Yeah.
ways, because it's a hard age group to maintain focus and attention.
An difricht idir a bheith I bhúntar agus ar an telefís ná tá trocadalta os the car shachas tree camera. Like agus sinna méid, because caiith tú an way I'm foiineh sin a bheith agat. And if you're doing the job right, you're going to be wrecked as a teacher. I was just absolutely wrecked, which means I was doing the job right, I suppose.
Yeah, they're your hardest audience.
An cuimhin like on law of virtue, like on Claire from like the telly to come like and do the whole Munter John COVID thing. Do you remember where you were?
Vividly, yeah. Because bhí mé le bheith ag dul rasher school. So the hog mé brisig arma ar fa cúig blian agus bhí mé gleintas seachas amach ag den one of the agus mar sin agus bhí mé
RTG like Munter.
Deireadh, yeah. Tugad si brisig arma agus bhín siad ag
Yeah.
So bhí mé ag obair le RT Junior lá an shots an siúd agus an sin scuilech lingal air ó RTE. Agus bhí crinú gom leis an pre-video agus just start me look to my bant ansalt as seo is even amazing. So to me chun iirecht the innovation show yenov. Agus fi well look, more power to you. Agus gannai vi latin, if you're gonna go for it, go for it. If you shani aswi and he's just like agus, you know, if you change your mind, cur CV is shockun agus bite to a rashly in the coon day like. So that was grand. And then shocked in the shin, it was like COVID, and I was like there goes my permanent pensionable job. Like so buchas more le day for Claich out dinner in RTE. Suzanne and Tanvatari agus bhí gra. Is múntar bunscoil le tosa nach bhfuil, and I said, yeah, like apart from last week. Agus an sin dúirtí tamid tú timppel tamid den for ag an ar an telefís. And I was like, well, my timppel, nimid den of ein rod and children. Yeah, like Ciarán Tullig, it's 3:00 on a Wednesday, like to make a breath. So yeah, it was just a godsend because we were able to work.
Speaking of decisions, that was an easy one. You were like, yes, sign. Where do I sign?
Exactly, yeah. So
it worked out well. I suppose it worked out well. That like COVID worked out well for some people though.
It
in
really
terms of the
did.
job. Like I was the same. Like I started my business during COVID. I was laid off from my old job, and I wouldn't have done that unless it was for COVID. So like it's one of those things that didn't have a lot of good outcomes for a lot of people, but for some people it did. It just
right place, right time.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
just,
And what, like, obviously from the same industry, doing TV work is so fun. Like it's such a fun job to have during COVID.
But it went so well. Like all the kids in my family were glued to it. Gachla. And it was the same with yourself and Joe Wicks.
Yeah.
Do you remember he did the fitness classes every day, and that was like his. I think he went from being like kind of somewhat big to now being the
body
behemoth
coach,
that he is now.
Exploded, yeah.
But that was the daily things that he did every day. So like it was
I've been on Emclore. It was just like Joe Wicks, homeschool hub, and then Pay Rodella a V.
John Sharpson. That was the day.
And it was just kind of Emclore was kind of struck to our heart in the passion because we agla gachain, you know.
Oh yeah,
and then being the teach me where you now like film kind of Zoom at Uside. I was cup on cafe all like Lilin at the homeschool hub. It was Deutsche Shoot actually. It wasn't in the posh there.
Yeah.
And do you miss teaching?
Oh, I'm gaham. Yeah. Agus like to she came to mar spedlum length is jackas amachan is she then of only the it and you know sometimes shooting to it like to raise COVID via me sna skolina. Agus via mask or I'm like because we mask our gachain and then you might take it off and take a drink of water and some kid will go and you're like, really? 4 hours? It took you this long to read? They're like, now it's killed over.
I'm kind of obsessed with that. Caddy and Kesh like is actually a hula through like Reeves to skull. Like what's like when your kids they say they're like what is it? Kids say the
darndest things and they do like Tashi just like if you pass the one and we were then of math. Like it was mathematic. I was just cursing and laughs in there and I said, yeah, you okay? And he says, my mother punched a nun before. Right? In Lauren, I'm wrong. And I'm like, what? And if we got the name costume from, they were like, tell us more. And I was like, yeah, tell us more. Kind of horror, like, you know what I mean? I'm modding in the actually, I'm maher and shit. And she says, like, I'll give you a good one. He told me what he said. That is not true. Right? Bhí mé ag maga leis orháin and bhí mé ag leabhar le bon rialta agus tháinig mé bháil, what were you talking about, ma'am? Oh, I just punched her. You know, but like sin cúpla bliain rih sin. So tháinig sé's Jack and it just popped into his head. He was like, oh yeah, my mum says she punched a nun. And I was like, oh.
He read like mathematics and
Yeah.
it's like doing of like plus or
Normally you'd probably be like, okay, no, like, you know, anyway, but that you're actually, well, hang on, we
Yeah,
might just
pencils down.
the chalk
Everybody
goes
listens
down.
to Jim.
Yeah. The smart whiteboard gets switched off. Tell us what you know.
what happened to the bitch?
Did she deserve it? First of all?
And do you know what? Did she fucking
I
deserve
actually
it?
used to love in school. That just unlocked so many memories. Like when someone did say something that warranted the teacher to pause the lesson a bit and go on.
Just on decisions, I suppose. We're going to do kind of more in our. You made a very big decision last year. You asked your longtime
We
girlfriend,
got a
Aideen,
dog.
to-
No, it wasn't.
well, that too.
That
but
wasn't
you
a kid,
asked
Upward club.
Aideen to marry you. Gorgeous.
Míle
first of
buíochas,
all.
míle buíochas.
Couldn't Sarah will to Aideen, like how did you meet Aideen?
Credni nach red, it was chlár televíse coola cahar.
Oh my god, the Quiva.
Yes.
The boxing ring.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, bhí siise whack. It was like World
Yeah.
Animal Championships. So it was
Oh my
like
God, it's clean up shit.
K and Kane Anby and Anby is tapula, you know what I mean? And it was in the cash in the show. Agus rinne she'd profiling and stuff for Gach Anby. It was cool. It was a great show.
Did you
Agus
just
like
find it like kind of sexy that she spoke Irish?
No,
Go Hill is going mad.
Well, I was going to say, is that not the best advertisement for a Fell and Gaeilge ever? That you don't have to use the apps, you can like go work through Irish and you might meet your future wife on a TG Carr
Dear
TV
Kay,
show.
Coola Car, representing
Coola
hashtag
Carr,
Coola
yeah.
Car.
There you go.
Because bhí misig den of gohanna done chlár sin,
Yeah.
duna hanbhí, right? Agus bhí siise mar láthróir. So it was just like, well, tá ira rua on láidir, and then it'll cut to the ira rua agus mission sin like, yeah, Tommy on láidir, kind of captainship and all this, right? So bhí mission to reigi eáir an scálan agus bhí siise in an mé a chlistal sa studio.
Yeah.
Agus níor bhúla mar ar chéile riamh.
Okay, on to me.
Agus
Yeah.
sin husí mar den of YouTube videos le dram der ban facts. And it
yeah.
was like Irish people try.
Oh
blah,
my
blah, blah.
god. Such,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
forgot
it's
it's called
throwback.
facts.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Facts,
Riv
yeah.
try and it try is the big one now.
Yeah.
But this bar was facts. Agus ihe we have been in with Chris Loran and because she was just like, do you want a cigarette? And I was like, of course I do. Neither of us smoke. And I was just about sitting there pretending like to be cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Sober?
No, Jesus, no.
Oh,
no, come on.
So bhí sios mar like, oh, we agus Learn to Gweg, and I was like, yeah, and she was like, oh, to me just directrais chlár quick lula cool car. I was like, Miss Fresh, and she was like, whack. I was like 18, and she was like, Tulsa John, and I was like, yeah, and the rest, as they say, gentlemen.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, for I suppose maybe the homosexuals listening, how did it feel to make such a grown-up decision, monogamous decision, to be like, I want to spend the rest of my life with you?
Interesting,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not sure, maybe there are some homosexuals who might not know this, but when you're a straight guy going out with a straight girl, she tells you when you're getting engaged. No, this is it here. This is it here. It's my mug, right?
Excellent. That is cute.
No, it was just Tom with Lekela. Oh, Jesus, brew. Tom with Biognach Nimli in it.
Okay.
So Tom with in a coney Lekela, it's the chach. Tom Madra a gwyninish. And I was just like, okay, Tashin on doing, you know, bugger rug Buchanan, and she was just like, yeah, I know, I've been saying it for a while. So yeah, so it was just like, it just felt right. It was just like,
Yeah.
what's next? Okay, I want to have a family. I want to get married. I want to do all the big boy stuff.
Yeah, I guess Cahay Padraig.
Hey Padraig.
Padraig the parsley, no. Just do not.
What? This wasn't in the notes.
So we were an iln
Initiate.
dear okay, Jesus, we took on fresh and it's a cool
You're over here.
The hedges.
Yeah,
It's like Graham Norton.
so we
It's like I've
were
actually
in
used it before.
agus bhí páiste ar a malachháil bhí páiste agus bhí sé ag díal putty parsley,
Yeah.
right? So Aideen was like, oh my God, let's buy engagement parsley. And I was like, that's not a thing. She was like, it is now. So Cianimar on parsley show agus dúirt gachéin you like it's gonna die because parsley's actually touching on a yacker le fás
Yeah.
Gerard Allarif. It is thriving. It's a cool
Still?
garden. Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
tá
it's
sé
like
full
the
sagan.
plant in ET.
Yeah. Agus tá she got le feck ar Padraig. I'm like,
Padraig
And
the
then I'm like, oh,
Onish,
yeah, Padraig,
he's
yeah.
alive and well.
Padraig the engagement parsley. Yeah.
That's lovely.
Like, tie the ain't looking
We'll come back to your source later. Just Aaron noticing though, because I was at my first wedding ever last week, and it was really like jarring because I think I'm 30 now. Ag on the Ishin,
Fuck Shan.
Again, sure. You kind of think, yeah, marriage is around that age. And I've always thought about it. But actually being immersed in a wedding, I was like, Jesus, like people our age are actually getting married. And that decision surely is the biggest decision of your life.
I would imagine so. Yeah, ain't even that. And because Mr. Truck Ucht in this, right?
Ah,
What?
Yeah. That's why I was like, to the coach, it's posh, you're grand. So, like, I already rode that wave, Len McCord hain, you know? And then, Anish ta Aideen heard their coach, that's it, she chuck a hain. So, ta she shin dear, like, tus new D. So, we've like 8 weddings this year.
Oh,
and
God.
that's why I was like, let's push our wedding out until next year.
I suppose, like you say, you and Aideen are like in that space now where you're like trying to figure out kind of what's next with the wedding and this, that, and the other. But you both also like is her over a. So do you find it hard both kind of working in the same space and kind of trying to plan a wedding?
No, because Tashiga Hintuk again stuff Shingalair.
Yeah.
And just Neil, mate. Like, I'd love to sit here and be like, I am so good at planning everything. Tomiga Hanish, like, so she's like, we're going for these flowers, and she's okay. And I'm like, keen to Jarfa.
Yeah.
She's like, you're going for this kind of suit? Does that? And I'm like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I like that colour.
yeah, fair. Like, I was like, do you like it? Well, then I like it. You know what I mean? Because realistically, I haven't been dreaming about my wedding day since I was a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
well,
I'm going to
sure.
leave it up to you.
Make
If
it
you
work,
want
yeah.
me to do anything, I'll happily step up, but just
You just get the
Sorry,
email
dream
invitation of
fiancé.
where you need to be and when. And you're just like,
exactly. Yeah. Tor arm agus shape number, whatever it is.
Yeah.
If it's a
And do you find it, because like I always think as a content creator, I don't know if I'd like to be with another content creator. Do you find it, like, do you find you have to like draw a line between that side of your life and planning your wedding and also like creating content around it, or do you keep them separate, or kind of Irene Shay?
Is Cora a good dying? Like, it came with Laura if we got Rod. So she was like, look, I don't want it to be an event. I want it to be our wedding. You know, I guess like Cooper will machine, even like we married kind we poshty and like, you know, fingers crossed and hopefully down the line. But she was like, hypothetically, if we had kids, I don't want them online. Is that a problem? I'm like, absolutely not. Like, that's grand, you know. Like, look, Tadini agus currently like a Foshi Lena agus the Shishinga Brat and must come low grand.
But they can voice SpongeBob.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just like Gachrod Kaitu and Korashin a vet agwib. Tom Mahane agus Aideen Diffriul Erlina. I'll just put up a video being like, hi, have you ever noticed? Blah, blah, blah. And she's out with the drone, like, and taking these beautiful shots. It was really nice, like an
On
orange
Pat Kenny every other day.
Exactly. Yeah. So it doesn't really cross over. Motomedy down Rudla Kayla. It's generally Aideen will say, I've got an idea. And I say, shoot. Like, we're never going to really disagree because she's an expert at it, and I'm just
And you're just like, yeah, cool.
yeah. Oranta, I'd be just like, what if we did like this? And she'd be like, oh, that's funny. I'm like, yeah, okay, great.
Yeah, that's a team right there.
Yeah, that is teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
We're seeing a lot of like married couples and like online couples doing like joint pages or even podcasts together.
Another
Stuff now.
podcast.
Do you think that's something that you guys would ever do? Like, hey, like, would you do either like a joint thing, or would you do like a podcast together?
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
It's like Arish is Cora a Via Gwyn Kupla or, but she was like, what if we make a couples page? Allergic. I'd be like, absolutely not. Like, because we've different interests.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, like 100%. It's like the only thing we might try is like if there was a dance flip thing trend, she'd be like, can we try that? I'd be like, yeah.
Can you flip me upside down?
Exactly. We've never done that before, but just
I think it's nice when the couples pop up in each other's content as like guest stars every now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
like
see
the
you,
joint couple page, I'm like,
And with collaboration posts now, you don't need a page.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah.
see John
But
in a tempura
podcast like
prawn.
I was
that'd be
gonna
more-
say-
I could see that for you.
yeah, the odd time you'll pop up on Aideen's page eating a prawn or something.
like tempura
Dear,
prawn.
and people
It's
like,
like,
it's so funny because people will be like, do I know you from somewhere? And I
Yeah.
was like, well, I'm RT John.
Yeah,
I'm
you're like,
John
well, that's
Frost.
fun. That's
And
kind of
they're
like it's almost like behind the scenes. It feels like, which
Yeah.
is kind of more interesting than like here's our like planned couple content for
Exactly.
this week. You know,
No,
Yeah.
it's not how we roll.
Tommy, they play like in the road these Saturday for Keenty. Do you find it hard to make decisions, I suppose?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. To make a Hanish. I guess, like,
The head is Trina Kayla. It's like,
dear, okay.
Yeah.
I guess Denny McKenna, and then 5 minutes later, I'm like, nope, changed my mind
Yeah.
completely. But so, like, to Aideen Gahinto, because I'll just bounce everything off her, and she's just like, there's no wrong answer.
yeah.
yeah.
Just pick one.
Is she one and done on
Yeah.
decisions? Like
Yeah,
she can kind of like straight.
I
down the-
think from
Yes and
listening
no.
to her,
Yeah.
and knowing her, I feel like she's quite like,
She's,
she's a good egg. Like, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, she's focused. But I'm running off, she'd be like, okay, we're going on holidays to Madeira. And I'd be like, great. And then like, Tommy get dinner Lena Hishmahori, and she's like, yeah, Tommy, I dug in Sri Lanka. And I'm like, what? What Tommy gone
On the
there?
way to Madeira?
And she was like, no, we said Sri Lanka. I was like, we said nothing at the start, but okay, let's go Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
you know. So just, it there me tash, look, she's always like, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. But to me, if Vod needs massa, ag den of kinna, and then being like, no, change my mind.
Yeah.
Which is why I could never get a tattoo.
Oh, much fresh.
yeah.
The two thought you like Immert Pell, like.
Oh my
on
god,
Tower
yeah,
of
an
Odd.
Cador and or Darnach of Vakme John Vimer Gimmers Lakela. So
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
not
Naya
Lakela
Kayla.
and Aya Kayla.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. I suppose on the topic of decisions, is
Say
there
that one more time.
Back on. Sorry, we're staying on theme.
I know. Well, I suppose because we're talking about it, do you ever be like, oh my God, do I have to make the decision? Like, obviously, this isn't saying anything against you, but are you ever like, oh my God, am I still going for another year?
Oh yeah. Yeah, one more year has been my mantra for the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
football.
one more year. But it's so addictive,
Oh,
isn't
tell you
it?
something, yeah, like just on the money, just it's even, mate. I love it. I start like to make Dulling at the money with the knee show, and it's just like the lads get out. You just leave your stresses on the sideline. The boys are just a crack. Oh my God, I love it. Just baiting each other. It's just brilliant.
I
It's
think
even,
people
mate.
that haven't played sport, like as an adult, won't understand that.
Yeah.
That it's not just the actual physical sport. Like the 60 minutes is great, but it's the training, the routine,
Yeah.
the slagging,
Yeah.
the banter,
The
the
pints after.
weekends.
It's there, okay,
the,
yeah.
You know, the ups, the downs, the teamwork, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's how the three of us all met. We
Yeah.
all play football together. But like,
Little hat
it's,
behind you
you
there.
know, it definitely is. It's a completely transformative thing. I think we talk a lot about kind of mental health
Yeah,
with men
you
and
need
stuff as
to
well.
be,
And,
kind of.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and I think our generation and the next generation aren't going to be like the other generations where it was like men only met in the pub.
Yeah.
So things like sport are becoming even more important, and continuing sport into like your later 30s and
late
hopefully your
30s.
40s, you know,
Your late 30s,
into
yeah, the
mid-late
wrong side of the
30s.
30s, yeah.
But like my dad played football well into his 40s.
Yeah.
He played up to nearly 50, and like to see that, you know, for him was fantastic. And
Yeah.
it's something that I hope, like I'm 32 now, but I'm hoping that
30 what?
30 it's rugged though.
I'm 27.
But it's
That's it.
yeah, but it's I'd be hoping that God, if I made it to your age and I was still playing, I'd be delighted. you
Yeah,
know?
but Shin and Rud, like,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
and even like just having a kick about, like, you know, if like some of the lads would just say, can we go for a kick around my head is
Yeah,
fried?
yeah.
And because being should be kind.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's just
Tá sin níos
de-stress,
ábhar
yeah.
ar mears lunch. Like, chunig mé dáthair an bblion, or an teachtain Chicacha ag in Phoenix Park. I saw
Oh,
your
yeah.
dad run
Did
that.
you?
And I
Yeah.
nearly crashed the car. I was like, chance!
Yeah, his passion now. When
He
said
did
up
the
to Gath,
marathon last year,
did-
like,
he's
legend.
60 and he did the marathon last year, and he in like 4 hours, and he's doing it again this year. He wants to try and get under 4 hours.
whoa.
He's
That's a
insane.
decision that I will never make. I've never
I've made the
fucking
decision to do it this year, and I'm
I
like,
thought because he
my
went
den of
into the
laugh.
lottery, you know, to get the ticket,
Uh-huh.
and we both signed up, and I was going to transfer him my ticket if I got it.
Right.
And then I had said to him stupidly one night, if we both get it, I'll do it with you.
Yeah.
The morning of the draw, I was fucking sweating. Thankfully, neither of us got it, and he got a ticket from somewhere else. But I was
Grand.
like, oh, Jesus Christ, what have I done?
Shin O'Callaghan to be in Malyak Lee Ledani.
Yeah.
Oh, no, was that a half?
It'll be for the upcoming one.
Okay.
He did for he did the marathon last year, but it was for the draw for this one for this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fair play.
But
absolutely.
not a bother.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, on that note, Curve Mila Machas, John. We've
yeah,
loved
road
having you in. Our Dara E. Ergelin, so you're only our second guest, which is very, very important. We've loved having you in, giving us the insight into your life, I suppose, as a Coho or Over or as Moon Tour. And if people want to know more or find out more or see you more, go follow Aidan Fitzmaurice.
Thank you to Mr. Sakura.
Yeah. Where can they find you?
You can find me, actually, just very quickly, just a disclaimer. Ní misha an gut the SpongeBob.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
So Tommy's a cartoon, ní misha tá an.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
like,
But the lads like, that's me actually.
oh, we say we're podcasters as well. So it's fine.
Totally.
so
Okay,
fine.
just disclaimer.
I'm Gwailers.
Is féidir live me all Instagram at John Sharpson.
Cúnta.
Míle bí, lads.
Míle Machas.
so
Right, lads, and ish, finding the best things in the ruddy is ainty freaking tea. Oh, that rhymed.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no,
Dr.
it's
Seuss, eat your heart out. Eat your ass out.
Absolutely.
Eat your
Dr.
pooey ass
Seuss.
out.
Dr. Seuss, eat your ass out.
Green eggs and shite over here.
Oh,
Oh, you know what?
That's the last time. That's the last
Yeah,
time.
that is it. Nasty. Nasty.
That was
I can't
shite.
see Hillary right now, but I don't want to. Okay, tá sé an Jackar Darlam, so lads, it's really hard to find like the best things about making decisions because I find them really hard to make. But imachuram, one of the best things is trusting your gut, and when you trust your gut and it works out in your favour.
Yeah.
So tá cléthe beagam, agus is bral man cléthe seo, it's Would you rather or barlib, whatever way you want to look at it. But we'll kick off. Number 1. Barlid snog earth gach law dun hail no sfrey a dhéanamh gach cuig nóméid. So would you rather have hiccups every day for the rest of your life or sneeze every 5 minutes?
Oh, well,
How quickly do the hiccups come? Because my hiccups are bad.
yeah, you were saying hiccups. I was just about to say, I am getting kicked around by hay fever.
Yeah, I'm
so I'm
shocked.
currently
Your
living
eyes are like
through
piss holes in the
one of these
snow.
options. I'm waking up in the morning and I'm like, there's ants crawling across my eyes. So whatever the other option is, I'm going with that.
I'm going to say sneezing.
Would
I
you?
don't mind. I kind of like a sneeze.
You take the sneeze, I'll take the hiccups.
Yeah.
Gach cuig nóméid.
That's how the fucking hantavirus is
Hiccups
everywhere.
forever.
People like you. You're like, see this, I'm going for the selfless option because the hiccup doesn't affect anybody else. But of course, you'd be the sneezer.
My sneezes are so loud. Like,
Sneeze a geezer.
yeah, it's like, but I try to stop them like getting
But
out.
that kills brain cells. You lose 10 brain cells when
Really?
you hold in a thing.
That's
And honey, you've got
bullshit.
not many to spare. Honey, you've got not many to spare.
Honey, you got not many.
to spare.
Get me that for... Yeah. Anyway.
But also, do you ever get a hiccup and you have to like do the 2 pudding down the throat again?
Fingers for pudding.
Yeah, to get rid of the hiccups.
Nothing works for me. I've
Really?
had hiccups my whole life.
Like
Since
curl
I-
off, no, like
holding breath.
Yeah,
holding your
none of
breath
that works
works
for
for me sometimes.
None of it.
I think if you hold your breath and close your ears, apparently that's scientifically meant
Actually,
to
yeah,
work.
let us know. DM us or let us know in the comments. If you actually have a life hack for getting rid of hiccups, tell me, because I have never found one that works. I have never been to Uva Java.
Okay, on Darkown, would you rather be surrounded by people who brag all the time or people who complain all the time?
Okay, call this one. You said you prefer me or Ciarán?
I did never say anything of the sort.
Complainer. I hardly... Oh, no, I know her.
That's hang on. Which one of Keane's personalities do you want on a given week? Which one are you going to
So what did you
with?
mean by which one it is?
I'm the complainer,
He's the
obviously.
complainer. Apparently, I'm the bragger.
Bragger? I was like,
Excuse me, Mother Teresa Murphy over here. I don't think so.
I would say bragger, because you can take the piss out of someone that brags. It's hard to suck the crack out of someone who's sucking the life out of you.
yeah, complaining does, like, it affects you as well.
Yeah, Michelle.
Whereas
like,
bragging, you can just...
I think
Right,
if
can't do
you're,
it.
I feel like there's a right and a wrong answer to this one. I feel like the other ones are more general. I feel like
Opinionated, yeah.
if you are not okay about being around a bragger, then that just suggests to me a lack of like composure or confidence in yourself. Because
Oh,
if you're
yeah,
confident and happy
Gates,
enough in
yeah.
yourself, you can be surrounded by a room full of people
So,
bragging.
so true.
And you're like, do you know what? Like when I see people bragging now, I kind of look at it, I kind of go, oh, it's like a small child, like showing me their finger
Yeah.
painting. Like I'm not, because I'm happy where
There's
I am.
actually someone specific coming to my mind. Do you know?
I know exactly who you're talking about. But I'm like, that to me is like, oh, I'm actually great.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
someone moaning in my ear all day is like, it just completely,
on Twitter, bitch.
completely draining it. Yeah, I'm like burning all again. Like I open my phone, I'm like, here we go again.
Do you know what? When I start my medication for ADHD, which I was reading, I said,
Yeah.
I really hope it will affect me for the positive.
But yeah, I think
Me too.
the rest of them, like, what would you say, Cathal? Would you agree? Or
Yeah, I
a
think
bragging?
so. But I think I'm actually working on myself at the moment. I'm trying to be a better listener,
Is it
apparently.
your day off?
I'm trying to be a better listener.
So, and on that, what did you say?
But I think I often find myself like, and no one knows this more than ye, but when someone tells me something about themselves, I like try to find something about myself that's like that, and then I
Yeah.
ultimately say it. So I feel like I am the bragger, but
Yeah.
unintentionally sometimes. But I don't think I do that at harm,
There's
and I
a
don't
name
think other
for
people
that.
do.
It's like
Listening to
A
respond.
narcissist.
There's
no, it's not. It's not a narcissist thing. I actually think it's one of the traits of ADHD people. Actually, funny
Yeah,
enough.
well, Sherlock,
Yeah, geez,
riddled.
they're multiplying. But no, I think it's something like acknowledgement by. You're basically like
Association or something.
you're acknowledging what the person's saying by identifying with it. Also, you're not bragging. You're kind of being like, oh, I understand. That's I know why you're happy,
Yeah.
or I know why you're sad because that's also happened to me, and I was happy or I was sad when that happened. But that's like a way of just relating with people. It's not necessarily bragging.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
working on it.
Yeah.
The next one, would you rather come every time you fart or fart every time you come?
I fart a lot. Honey, I've accidentally made myself lactose
Yeah,
intolerant. I
like-
cannot afford.
Imagine sitting in your bed ripping one and then you're like, oh, Jesus, mare.
I'm like,
I don't think
man.
farting.
I think farting during sex would be funny.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
farting after you come, like.
but like,
is not-
okay, is it
And also, you might come every time in sex.
Yeah.
just to get, can I get clarity on the fart, right? Is
I
it,
just hit you that.
Is it a little air like, or is it like an absolute room shaker?
It's like a.
And what's
It's like a car doing a donut.
and kind of cane bullet attire? Like what smell are we?
Oh
is
no,
it
I
like
think, can I put a caveat in? I feel like if it's loud, it can't be smelly. But you
Yeah.
can choose a loud one or a smelly one.
Okay, like a gassy
loud one all
Like
the
a
way.
real loud, like.
I don't mind a loud one because we laugh.
Sorry, not
You
us
could
being
laugh.
back to this.
But you could laugh it off, particularly if you're in the throes of passion and let's say you were on the bottom bunk
Yeah.
and he, makes love to you and he pulls out and then it's just like a massive like whoopee cushion.
Ew.
But there's no smell.
See, I feel like if farting at sex would be, if
Yeah.
it's with the right person,
I
that
think
would be
it's
fucking
normal.
gas.
Have you farted during sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Yeah. I mean, like to be fair, it's part and parcel of what we.
I came back to my house on Choxin Shakacha, like in Dublin, and my housemates said they knew I was back in the house because I just walked in and went. And they text the group chat and we're like, for fuck's sake. Anyway,
I think farts are, like, do you not think fart humor is funny? Like,
Oh,
I
I
started
do,
doing it
yeah.
to Ciarán, but I do it to Luke as well. I do it to both of you. I press my ass against someone and
Yeah.
fart on them.
Oh, I think
like,
it's
that to
absolutely
me is
hilarious.
So
So
funny.
My
people
mom, which gonna
Sorry,
hate that I'm
Hillary.
saying this on the pod, right? But if I'm out
it's
walking with her,
true,
right, and we're walking past, and she farts, she's like, "Hang on, I'm just changing gear."
into fourth.
Oh god.
She's gonna absolutely disown
Yeah,
me for
just
saying that on the
Cynthia
pod.
Murphy,
Sorry,
you
mom.
smelly bitch.
Oh yeah, my sister does smelly ones as well. Anyway, moving on.
How did we get to fart jokes
Okay.
from the best
I
part of
do-
making decisions?
It's trusting your gut.
That's what it is. Sorry.
Don't trust it too hard or
Sorry.
you'll
Don't, yeah.
Okay, would you rather have taste buds on your fingertips or smell everything with your gooch? Sorry, I don't know why I keep going back to it.
So I have to walk around and put cheeks on things if I want to get a smell of
Like
them.
you just want, like if you want to smell my like dinner here, you'd just be like,
Yeah.
I don't think smell is that important to me.
No, but like imagine walking up to the perfume counter in Brown Thomas and getting your hole out.
I just sprayed on my finger and put my finger in my gooch.
but then you taste it first because your fingertips, there's taste buds on your fingertips.
You know when
one
you
or
go
the
to the
other.
airport and give yourself the little shower in the Sauvage, you're just like,
I would definitely have my gooch as my nose.
Imagine, because
yeah.
imagine like you put your hand on like some Irish rail or something, or not to dog Irish rail, but like
Yeah, well,
And
you
you
can dog them
taste it.
because
I'll
that's
dog Irish Rail. The trains are fucking filthy and the Wi-Fi is shit.
and they use AI.
Is this my camera? Did you hear me, Irish Rail? Employ a cleaner, get the tea trolley back and clean the fucking toilets and fix the Wi-Fi while you're at it. Lever dull.
now,
next time? Yeah.
on Count There Knock Lads, would you rather be ugly but smell amazing or be handsome / beautiful but stink?
Oh.
I think I'd rather be handsome. Sorry, I'm answering the question.
That's okay. Not ours.
Handsome, because then you could just join like a commune or something where like hippies
Wait,
don't
is it
wash.
like no matter what you do, you're going to smell? Like you can't just clean yourself?
No, yeah, you're stinky.
Do you remember? I actually told a story about a guy on the pod. I think it was on the pod. Maybe it might have been the work episode or the jobs episode, where I wasn't in the job very long, but the guy that was in
Oh, yeah,
less
yeah,
than
yeah.
me.
I think that was on a bonus, was it?
Was it a bonus?
Sign up
maybe?
to Head Stuff
Oh,
Plus.
here's a little surprise or a teaser from the bonus. But they asked me to go and chat to this guy and basically tell him that like his BO was like a major problem. But this guy was like a 10. Like he was really hot. He was
Yeah.
like model hot.
It's often the
6'3",
case,
and I had
lads.
to pull him aside and be like, "You fucking reek."
It's often the case. There was a girl we went to school with and she was minging. Sorry, she looks great, but she was.
I'm going to say pretty privilege can get you anywhere you want. I would choose to be smelly. That wouldn't stop anything in your life from happening.
Yeah, like someone would still ride you.
I feel like the answer would be different for guys versus girls because I feel like some gay men like wouldn't mind like a stinker, whereas women always will be like, "Oh my god, you smell amazing." So I
Yeah.
feel like women would probably say ugly but smells good, and men would probably go ride but smells bad.
Oh, women just want a man that isn't going to be a cunt. A cunt. What is it? Cunis? Cunnies?
Cunnies, yeah.
The bar is low with women.
Yeah.
Which they should be higher. Don't settle women.
Honestly, I don't want someone dirty messing up the thread count of my sheet, so I'm going to go for the ugly guy that smells good. I'm going to mix it up a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, how ugly though are we talking?
Now you heard it here first. Wash your
Job of the
pits and
Hutt.
wipe your arse.
Oh, yeah. Wait, how bad?
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt, but he smells like the scent of a dream.
Or what was the smell
Abercrombie
you used
Fierce.
to have on?
Ultraviolet Paco Rabanne. No, if I smell that now, I want to get sick. That's actually the making me change my answer. No, if he's that bad, if he's like, no, that's terrible. I was kind of like, if he was a slug, then I probably would go for the hot, smelly guy. But sure, I can just give him a quick, how's your father?
How'd you father?
Yeah,
Spit and polish.
Yeah. Well, actually, to be honest, for the next 3 months, I'm fine because my nose is congested with hay fever anyway. So ugly smell.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hot
I'm
smelly
sure
people
my
send them
gooch
my way.
my nose is in my gooch, so I
Your
won't
nose
even
is in
smell
your
them.
gooch. So we're
You
sorted.
smell as Mickey though.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh God.
They
Oh,
all-
hang on, is it a smell or is it a lack of personal hygiene?
No, it's just a stink.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh,
Like,
then
it
that's
smells
fine.
like... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because if it was a case of like, if he
This is
smells
so,
like,
I always see these on TikTok, and the first comment is always like, I don't need to be giving this as much thought as I am. We do not need
Yeah.
to be... It's not,
It's like my
you
choice
can't get
is-
anyone.
My choice is nothing.
there will be a free Galen sticker to the first person that comments on this video. Make podcast equipment more expensive.
Yeah, free merch. I like. Cathal, lads, and ish, for me, 5 fuckle. What do you think, lads? How are we going to help our listeners making these decisions in their life, big
Well,
or small?
As somebody who has never made a mistake or a bad decision in their life, I say take le the cree or take le the futoga.
Okay, go on.
Go with your heart or go with your gut. Putoga is
Or
gut.
go with your heart.
And cree obviously is heart. But don't be a cree, because then you'll be a bollocks.
That's lovely. Cian, kind of Kevin too.
So, Darnoe, it can be stressful to make decisions, but in Mohormsha, some of the best stories and life experience I've had have come from the bad experiences. So, when making decisions, know that even if it fucks up, it'll still be grand. Dane done TikTok. Do it for the TikTok, because best believe some of my best viral TikToks are from the fucking awful things that have happened to me.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like do it for the vine.
Shania.
Yeah.
Nobody
Do it for
wants-
the van.
Nobody wants to
Go
hear about
do
the
it.
good stuff.
Do
They want to hear
whatever.
about the disaster.
No, so we don't hang around with you bragger.
You complainer. For me, lads, it's far lubach nobrishach. It's better to bend than break. So I suppose flexibility is key in making a decision in your life. Like
Bend
you
me
don't
over
always
sometime.
have to be so count on and headstrong about.
Or if you have an erection,
Yeah.
better
Flexible.
to bend than break.
Better to bend than break.
Uh-huh.
And you heard it here first.
Yeah.
I always say it. And that's it, Shine, for this week's ep of Galen. Gurv mila mila macha to John Sharpson for being our second guest on Galen. You are a dream. Thank you so much.
Thanks, John.
No, the Environment, you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at Galen Podcast. Don't forget to head over and say hello. We love you all. We love, especially this week, our Kupla kind of ish story. I don't know, what are we calling them? We need to find a name for our special
Send them
Galen.
in. Give me a
What do we call our
tips.
fans?
what we call
Mentally
it?
ill.
Yeah, unemployed.
Dumb pricks.
Not busy on a Wednesday morning.
Conan Doonan, Karen Lynham, August Sinead Shepherd, us on Mana 6. She was commenting on our Insta scale this week and giving us a bit of love.
She actually followed me after this. She
She followed me too.
I don't think she followed you. I knew that.
There's the
You went to check
hole.
straight away, and I'm the one that brought. I'm the
Yeah.
one that said it about her. Well, hang on, I'm withdrawing what I said. I'm going home to break up that CD.
Curve mila mila mágad for listening, lads. Tá súlagan ver vin shiv tatna vos agus fekfinid shiv on Shakta Chogan on headstuffpodcast.com. No, wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget, we have bonus episodes every week, every Friday.
It's a special
Galen.
bonus this week, Cathal.
Oh, yeah.
Because the bonus this week is with Moonshard John.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a double bubble, baby.
he does more and more every week.
Yeah, he's a friend of the pod now.
Galen XXL dropping on Friday. But until then, slán!
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.